Hello, my loves. Hi. Okay, so just over on YouTube, I'll put we're on YouTube. Over on TikTok, I'll put the link below. I did a quick pull of my Oracle cards. We're going to do those first. Normally I do those at the end, but we did them first this time. Skyfather and Shapeshifter. And then I posted the description, written description of these on my Instagram and Facebook personal profile, though. You can find it on Instagram. So I'll leave that link below as well. Very powerful message from these cards. But first of all, the bird energy is significant. I don't know if there's a particular bird or not, but underneath the shapeshifter, I think is this one? No. Yeah, was it shapeshifter on the bottom of the deck? I don't remember what was on the bottom of the deck. I'm not going to lie. Sorry. Love you. But another bird is duly noted here. So we did just go through this Easter energy, and so there's this great awareness, and actually we've even been reading, there's that card, been looking for this baby. It was in my bookmark. Funny. Thank you, Spirit. Gosh, the amount of synchronicities actually that was trying to tell me this. That's beautiful. I got a lot of tension all of a sudden right here. My top left shoulder. Divine feminine side. But it says to learn from spiritual experiences. And what's going on here is we're gaining a whole new, pioneering a new perspective of spirituality, of enlightenment. There have been enlightened souls in and of this earth scattered throughout for many, all of time, as long as there have been humans anyway, the connection to source, ascended master energy, and just your everyday normal person like you and me. To be honest with you, that's really actually all there is. So we're gonna really be tapping into, it feels more like a multiverse energy, to be honest with you. But let's reel it in maybe just to the universe. That'd be kind of good. My right ear is suddenly ringing. This is divine masculine energy coming through. So duly noted, whatever bird is coming through to you, and in whatever way, interesting. In whatever way your spiritual journey has taken you, your enlightenment, your awakening, and just as each individual person's journey has been unique, genetic makeup is unique, everything. Each person has their own awakening and enlightenment journey as well. And so, again, that's why we say take it as it resonates, because it's a vast verse. Universe, multiverse, etheric realm, angelic realm, spiritual realm, that which your soul is a part of. So we're really tapping into that personal power that you have, and it's tapping into the reality that this is all just a dream. We literally can be whatever we want to be. Literally, we write our story. And we are co-creating this world. That's literally part of this message as well. But it's these cards. We are co-creating this world through the energy of balance and harmony that we create by being a part of this experience, allowing this experience, enjoying and being thankful for this experience. That's all source energy, and you're really learning how to use it to transform yourself. And you're starting to see, or you will, that's what we're going to start pulling cards for now. You will begin to start seeing, Ace of Swords, thank you, yourself the way we see you. And I say we because I channel spirit. It's just their voice when I'm here with you. Five of Pentacles. Five is the number of change. And that lightning on that sky, Father, tells me that change is most definitely imminent. It's the universe working in your favor to create the storm, which you've got to have an eagle's perspective of how to use that energy of the storm, of the chaos of this human life, of the energy of that you generate when you go and you do and you be a part of this world. You need to remember who you are. The perspective of what you've gone through ought not to be seen through a lens of pain. That is the perspective that we're leaving behind. These long established traditions of adhering to trauma, depression, sadness, all of these mental disorders, like you've labeled and gave it so much energy and so much power that it established foundations and generated so much energy. And the perspective of who you truly are as a badass being that made independent choices your whole life. I mean, yes, you had that upbringing that you did, yet it served its purpose well. And little by little, all of those little truths that you used to, that were tarnished, that you hated, that you rebelled against, all of these things are being transmuted. All of the things that stung, all of the pains, all of the fears, all of the things that had this perspective of trauma or things that you need to like embody and be one with your pain. Bullshit. Transmute that shit. You are a badass being that at that time was making, no matter what age you are here, was making the best known decision that you possibly could, given the exact alignment at that time of everything that was going on in your life. There are no mistakes. And the disappointments and the failures and the missteps and the toxicity, it's the fuel in the fire to motivate you, to remind you, first of all, of your strength, because you just did all that. And you're here now doing this. And fearlessly, this is how we label courage and bravery now. Fearlessly. I can't say it like that, because it is to be honored, this bravery and this courage to look at all of these things in the face and really give them the space that they need. These deepest, darkest things. And let me tell you, there are some astrological things going on right now, especially Pluto retrograde coming up. Everything wrapping up literally through the end of April is really, really lining you up to take the time to look at these things. And here is where you're going to find those gifts, skills, and talents that Spirit's been calling you to like tap into, you know, and start sharing with the world. This is the key that you've been looking for. You are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. And through this deck, may you find a path to your best self. And see, that's the thing that, like, in this illusion that we be a part of, why we have this story of Jesus and why we are even unraveling the truth of his experience here for our purpose now, as well as all of the other ascended master energy, like Mary Magdalene and her energy. That's a strong one that's been coming through lately as well. Just as equal as Jesus. I mean, like, Mary Magdalene was like Jesus's right-hand man, so, like, it makes sense. Five of Pentacles is you being willing to let go of the long-established fear-based way of thinking, of doing things, and the thing is that these blocks that you're experiencing, I tapped on this before, and by the way, this card has a whole lot to do with you being badass as well. I'm going to post the description of this on my Instagram as well, after I'm done uploading this, because that's important. But this Five of Pentacles is you walking away from, a very long established way of thinking. And I mean as in, like, generations. There's a reason why the word religion has a sting. But there's also a reason why you were specifically raised with that faith, the way that you were, the structure that happened, all of these things, all of the little things that, let's just call it out and say what it is, that your parents did to you. All of these things are coming up to be healed now. As in, and healed is, I shouldn't say that word because it's really buying into that, again, that whole mental, what do you guys call it? I don't, all the labels that you guys like to have, mental illness and stuff like that. It's not illness. It's a gift. And when you get the reins on it, and you use it like a superpower, and you use it to channel spirit, which is totally fine and totally natural because you are a spirit. I mean, look at even this, like angelic, even though this is you finding your balance, healing, transmuting, I should say. And that's a lot of, quite the emotional journey to find your true light, which, I mean, the water coming here with the path to the light is you. This is totally you embodying yourself as a spark of source energy, getting to be that human being for just a little bit in this world of your perspective, that literally I want you to have like a childlike heart about how you view the world. I mean, like, I think people that take mushrooms, I don't know, I see the world like it's amazing. I love my world. Oh! From source perspective. That's how we need. So, to get there though, you have to release this way expired thinking, fear-based thinking. I mean, you wouldn't believe when I was even sharing my dream of getting a camper and traveling the country. Again, I'm trying. Third time's a charm, right? Got 2 down now. The amount of people that I share that with and then want to bring up fear as reasons to not follow my dream. Do you listen to yourself? What is that? Look at this. So you had this random, like this is the deck I'm using is this right now for this reading. But this and this are from a totally different deck. But they snuck into your reading. So duly know how powerful that is. Yes, Ace of Swords is a new beginning, but it's literally you co-creating. So again, trust where you are, who you are, and what you're doing, because you're literally creating a new beginning. And this crown here shows, again, that's you gaining that source perspective, remembering who you are, literally remembering who you are, and going from this to this. So yeah, you might lose friends. Yes, you might honestly even lose family. But the fact of the matter is, first of all, nothing ever is permanent in this world. That's a gift of this world. It's never permanent. So please understand that. So no goodbye is ever permanent, ever. And so just do what you need to do in love and for love and with love. You got another Ace of Swords, my loves. And the sunshine here. This is your new beginning. Your hand reaching out, ready to grasp what's before you. And it's that sun. See where it leads you? And you taking the journey on. You understanding that whatever you choose to do, oh God, you have such a clear perspective. Whatever you choose to do, it's you believing in the best, highest self of you. Like, and literally you're going to be able to move mountains. You're carving the path through the mountain now. You're not even worried about freaking climbing it. You're just going to, like, oh yeah, Moses parted the sea. Watch this. You're very, very powerful. So again, 2 Ace of Swords. This really ties into morning message, which is actually on my Facebook. I mean, I don't care. I'm self-promoting, but all of my messages are free. There's always, of course, the option, which will be below as well, to donate any amount ever. If you ever feel that any part of these messages resonate with you and you enjoy any of my content, yes, of course, I welcome any donations, always. But they're free regardless. They're here for the public. But on Facebook, I do a day in the life of a normal person there. I do morning messages almost every day, but I started babysitting my grandkids. So, and I do have a part-time job, like human jobbing. So understand that it's almost every morning, but I'm going into such detail because I really, really want you to go find, if nothing else, this morning's message. It is Tuesday, April 19th, 2022, when I'm recording this. So look for the number code in the beginning will be 194222. Okay. Now, carrying on. Well, you move up immediately. As soon as you make 5, this change, as soon as you allow this change to happen, as soon as there are steps taken in your day-to-day life, however that resonates with you, to release, again, this feeling of winter in your life. Like there's something about you We need to pull some more cards about this. Well, that's what this was. This Five of Pentacles. See, this I feel like is where you feel like you are, and then this is how you actually are. And that's actually what you begin to see clearly. And you definitely are listening to your intuition and being led in the right direction. I have a sword over this and a sword over this. Is really freaking cool. Okay, so no matter what it looks like, trust that you're being led in the correct direction. You are allowing your thoughts to be positive and optimistic, grateful, thankful. You're listening to your intuition, listening to your inner wisdom, allowing your oneness with source energy to guide you to make actual steps out of this energy that literally just that's what the tension is. And I'm like literally freezing cold right now, like just thinking about being here. This is you leveling up spiritually. And I very often describe in my morning messages the definition of spiritual is different now. I can't remember the exact definition, but to be honest with you, spirituality, spiritual, it's your soul, it's you, it's your personality. And the way you're leveling up, despite all you've been through. Look at her torn and tattered dress. But yet she looks beautiful, doesn't she? I'm trying to get it to focus, sorry. And then even here, her torn and tattered jeans. But in both of these, this is you in your day-to-day life, and this is you actually accomplishing a huge life cycle. So congratulations on how far you've come through all of this, and you honestly taking the steps forward. The Six of Wands is definitely, again, divinely directed action. It's action. This Five of Pentacles is you, I believe also the change that's coming is you're going to be receiving what you actually need in physical form in order to receive that inspiration through source energy. Yes, you're going to receive the guidance, the inspiration, whatever it is in physical form to guide your steps forward into, like, this is the infinite love and protection of source energy there, and it's carrying, you're holding it at the top of your wand or your sphere, your specter. And look, even here, like her magic wand with the diamond on top, like look at the upgrade. It's like an instant upgrade. And this has been actually coming through a lot, like this doubling energy, even the ace and the ace here. Lots of doubling energy. Notice that there's two people here and the two cups here. And you have a support system. Not only do you have a support system, but very equally, you have people that look up to you, that you are an example for. So keep moving forward and trusting in this process. This energy of like showing up as your best self is really, really powerful lately. It's really been cool. And this is strong Taurus energy for me, even though the Five of Pentacles is Taurus energy. So understand the time, the change is coming in this frame of time during Taurus season. Yes, this is a Taurus season reading. I'll be sure to put that in the title. We have Queen of Wands energy, the Star, Queen of Pentacles energy. Everything is fine. The Moon, and the Queen of Cups. Wow. That's a whole... Yeah. Bottom of the deck. The Fool. Oh, my loves. And here's that big zero again. The sun energy has been, and which is source energy, definitely guiding you and keeping your spirit light again, giving you the inspiration and the enthusiasm to follow your heart and take that leap of faith. Makes perfect sense forward. You're divinely guided with action. You have everything that you need and you're ready for emotional fulfillment. Like, this is your absolute complete vulnerability, ready to be who you are. And this is like in action in real life, like you want. This is huge life steps here. And I mean, how harmonious is that you go from Temperance to Hierophant to the Star. I mean, again, trust the process of life. This is a necessary life process, and these are necessary life phases. The vulnerability to be your brave and courageous true self in action in the world, putting into the world what you want to actually receive. This is something you've really been looking forward to, and you are in perfect alignment with it now. You are going to gain, I feel like, even like a strong supportive circle where like-minded people that like to have fun and like to play, and you can be that vulnerable, wild, free self, like, whereas normally you would have had to do these things like totally, completely alone. You're going to have like-minded people that are on their own spiritual journey as well, willing to go through these different phases of life with you, of a spiritual awakening and a spiritual journey with you. Again, not only just supporters, yes, friends, and it's a whole new family for you as well. Wow, this is freaking beautiful. A strong sisterhood is present. And if you are divine masculine watching this, trust that you getting in tune with yourself is going to actually heal a lot of the divine feminine relationships in your life and within yourself. You are completing the cycles in your day-to-day life that have brought you pain and left you like, you can't take no more, all done. But trust that everything is fine, even in your day-to-day life, that it's truly, truly leading you to new beginnings, like one right after another, even though it might feel in the time frame. I mean, again, another life cycle. I mean, you are leaps and bounds, my loves. The energy is coming forward towards you. Keep doing what you're doing, making the steps to break away from any fear-based patterns. Being grateful and thankful for it being a part of your daily life in the way that it has. But it's not that you need to judge it in any way. It's that you're transmuting it into a new perspective. And you're applying it in a whole new way now. It's very beautiful. All right. Now, if you would like an extended reading, please do not hesitate to message me at any one of my platforms, and I will get a hold of you and we will get that scheduled ASAP. In the meantime, you use compassion in all of your communication as you bravely and courageously follow the thread of joy, fearlessly follow the thread of joy, faithfully follow the thread of joy, because after all, you are but a celestial being made up of all that you've chosen for your body, and you are empowered by all life before you and source energy flowing through you. Blessed be, my loves. Mwah.